Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm taking a look at the video game Visage from quite a while ago. When did this game come out? I feel like it was maybe 6 or 7 years ago. If you're new here, my name is Hal and I'm a game developer. I focus mostly on creating 3D assets and environments, but I also do a bunch of tutorials here on YouTube. And I also just like to look at video games, particularly horror games, because I really love horror games. And I like to just look at the environments and just kind of take in everything and just kind of get some ideas on just how maybe the environments were set up. I also really like to look at the mechanics of the game and just think about how things work and how I could recreate those or how I can translate those to my own games. So yeah, we're looking at Visage today, and this is one that I've wanted to check out for a while. I have played this some, but I've never finished it. I think I've tried playing this game like 2 or 3 times. I've restarted the game 2 or 3 times, and I always get very lost and confused on what to do. It's maybe one of my biggest complaints of the game is I think that there's a lot of things that are very vague about the game, and I think that's also just something that a lot of us struggle with is creating just the actual game design for a game like this and figuring out how much to tell the player and especially how to kind of guide the player and make the puzzles and things like that fun, but also not so frustrating or just so vague that you don't really know what to do. But let's just take a little walk around this very creepy house and just kind of talk about some of the stuff. So, oh, it's kind of weird. I guess there's, can I go in here? It's jammed. Okay. I think there's a TV in there that's making that static noise. But yeah, this is, I feel like maybe one of the first games that came out after PT that was heavily inspired by PT. I feel like they played that game and they were like, we want to make that game. And I think they did a pretty good job with capturing, especially the atmosphere. There's some really great atmosphere in this game. Just the environment itself is really, really well done. I really like this house. It's very just unsettling, and there's a lot of things with the audio that they do a really good job with that are just very simple, subtle things, just like the rain outside. You know, when you walk up to a window like this and hear the rain against the windows, I think that's really great. I like the little interactions that we have here with different things like the blinds, and I also really like, I don't know anything about the studio. I think it's like Sad Square Studio or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was their first game, and I think it's their only game. And I don't know if they are working on anything else, or, I mean, they probably made enough money from this game that they could just do whatever they want to do for the rest of their lives. I imagine this game sold very well. But yeah, I haven't heard anything else about them. I don't know if they're working on anything else. But anyway, I don't know, I don't know if they actually 3D modeled all of this stuff themselves. I think that a lot of these assets are probably pre-made assets that they used. And there's a couple of reasons for that that I can mention maybe later. But I mean, I've noticed some assets that I've seen in just other packs and things like that. But that's totally fine. I mean, this was a very successful game, and that's what those assets are there for. And in fact, if you need any assets for your game, I sell some assets on Fab. And you can also check out my Patreon where I give out assets to all of my $5 nut patrons every month. So check that out if you're interested. But let's talk a little bit about some of the systems here. So this is another complaint of mine. The interaction is very weird to me. Like, I can't seem to get this door to close for some reason. I think that they they took inspiration from like the Amnesia games, which a lot of games back then did and still do, which is fine. I mean, those games are great, but they wanted to have like these physics-based movements, and I don't know why this door just seems to be broken. It seems like I can close it, but it just kind of springs back out. It's interesting. Um, the other thing that I think their UI is really quite bad, or bad is maybe too harsh. It's confusing in a lot of ways because when it shows hold to grab there, so that makes sense, but there's no indication that like I'm actually clicking on that, and I think like where our interaction dot, I think maybe having that change when I click would be good. And then also, like the other icon there just says move. And I mean, I think I know what that means. I think most people, if you play games pretty often, you probably understand that. But you always need to think about like, what if someone has never really played a game, or maybe someone hasn't played games on mouse and keyboard before? I don't know if they would really understand what move and just have a mouse icon there like that means. And then you can see like this is just a little janky too. Like there's a hitbox here that it has to be very specific. It seems like oh, and see now I tried to kind of push it, but it didn't really. See, now I'm trying to like I'm still holding and I'm moving it back. Anyway, I'm spending way too much time on this. I just wanted to comment on how their interaction system works and just how some of their systems are a little janky. I know that their inventory is the other thing that is just like really weird to me. I never could remember how this works because there's like, okay, so like I can't use that. And then to keep the inventory open, I have to hold tab, which is very strange. I would think you would just be able to toggle that. And then like if I want to examine this, I mean, this is cool. This works. But now I can let tab go and it just stays up here. But then like, oh, so, okay, I guess that just put it back in. Yeah, so it's very confusing. And I'm not trying to, you know, be harsh on this or anything. This is something that a lot of developers struggle with, myself included. Like when you're creating an inventory system, an inventory system is simple in some ways, but also very complex in a lot of other ways because you really have to think about how the user is going to interact with this, and is this a system that makes sense, right? So we've got light switches that are pretty basic here. Just turn the lights on and off. Those work very well. You can see that I think this was, I'm almost positive this was made on Unreal Engine 5, or sorry, Unreal Engine 4. So we don't have any global illumination or anything going on here. This is just straight light maps. Or actually, it might not even be baked lighting. It might just simply be just real-time lighting. We also don't have a body, which that always kind of takes me out of the experience a little bit. You know, I guess like around the 2015-ish era, that started to change a little bit, where more games were having, you know, a full, true first-person style camera. And I really, really like that in games when you can actually see your body down there. Now, I'm curious. Okay, I always like to look at the outlets here. First of all, we have American outlets. That's always fun. It's always funny to me when I see like a game that's supposed to take place in America, but they have like European outlets or British outlets, or you know, non-American outlets. It's not like that big of a deal. It's just funny to me because that is often a thing that does happen. But this always bugs me. These look upside down to me. Let me know if this is upside down to you, or if you think that is right side up. I always like my outlets to go the other way. To me, American style outlets like this always look like a face, and I always think that like these are the eyes right here on the bottom, and then that's the mouth, and so it looks upside down. Maybe, I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but that's what I always imagine. Need a garage key. Wait, what is that key that we have? Oh, let's see. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's got, what is that symbol on the key? Oh, it's just like a little flower on it or something. All right. It's also, every time I do that, I think that I'm dropping the key, but I think it's just putting it back into my inventory. Let's go up here. Oh, yeah, this room. Oh, so this is interesting. And this is one of the reasons why I think that they used a mix of assets. So you see how sharp the edge is here? Um, I don't know if maybe they modeled this themselves. And I also have no idea how big this team is. I don't know if it was one person or multiple people. But if you notice the wall here, that's a very sharp corner. And then if you go back to like these walls, you see that these walls look much nicer as far as the detail. So it's a much softer edge. And it's kind of hard to tell because there's like a depth of field effect that's going on here. But I'm pretty sure that these walls don't have any additional geometry here. They've just baked a high poly rounded edge onto that straight edge there, and makes it look much nicer than that sharp edge there. So see, this is kind of weird too, how this says that I can hold and grab these, but these seem to just be like an open or close interaction. Because if I click and hold on that, it closes and I can't actually do anything. And same way if I click to open it, it doesn't actually let me grab it. You know, I'm still holding it, but nothing is happening. So yeah, it's just kind of a weird system that they have there. I don't know if they maybe use like a pre-made system, and then they just modified some things where like they set up a blueprint for this and decided not to have the option to move it physically like that. That's a cool looking door. I don't actually know what this is. Oh, there's also like, I don't know if that's from my computer or the game, but every now and then there's like a noticeable hitch that happens there in the frame rates. Yeah, that's really nice looking. It doesn't actually look like a door though, unless maybe it kind of opens in the middle, but I don't really know how that would happen. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't remember how to play this game at all. I know there was something with candles, that we can place candles in areas and it gives us light. I think that is another kind of system in this game, is there's like an insanity system that's if you stay in the dark too long, then you start to lose sanity or something like that. Ooh, what does that say on the phone? Job, Sarah's school, mom's job, Rose, neighbor, Nancy, James. Huh. Interesting. So, I'm just kind of... Oh, I see, we're actually holding it. Okay, that's interesting. It kind of breaks a little bit when you move really close. I mean, break is not really the right word, but it just kind of clips through the wall there. I guess we don't have hands or anything. Oh, what is this? Oh, and see, this is weird too. So like now I'm holding this and I'm not clicking and holding anything. So like, how do I let go of this? I have no idea. Oh, let's see. Hold and examine. How do I drop this? Drop. There we go. Yeah, it is a really weird system that they have for all of that. Okay. Got a little examine item here. Oh. It's jams. Wow, that's a lot of fingerprints. Can we tell? Oh yeah, I can see the tiling on here. It's just the same set of fingerprints over and over. It's always fun to look at and notice. Oh, who did that? I don't really even know the story here. Like, is there some ghost that is haunting the house? Like I said, it's been a really long time since I played this. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. You can tell here that our character capsule has a light on it because you can see the light right there. So that is really helpful if you're going to have a game that you're going to have areas that are going to be really dark and you still want there to be a little bit of light. It can be really helpful. I like these paintings. It's kind of cool. I like the texture that they have on there. Garage key. What is the key that I have? I love the little, just continuous swinging chandelier there. Again, I think that was pulled directly from PT, but it's very effective. Very subtle, but very effective. Basement key. Okay, what is this? Taking this will begin a chapter. Oh, right. There's different chapters, aren't there? All right, let's do it. Oh, okay. Raken's chapter? Oh, now we get to go in here. Wait, is that coming from the TV? Oh, there we go. Oh, VHS player. I just did a tutorial on creating a VHS player in a game to where you can pick up a tape and put it into a VHS or VCR and play it on a TV. You want to know how to do that? Oh, there's a key. Oh, the basement key. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's a book in there. Can I get that book? Oh, a lot of pills, too. This game reminds me a lot of the game Madison as well. Did you guys ever play that? I did finish that game, and I liked that much more than this one. I don't have that on PC, though. I think I played that on PlayStation. I wouldn't mind replaying that game at some point. So I did remember liking that one quite a bit more. I have no idea what we are supposed to do here. Well, we got the basement key, right? So let's see. I don't think the basement is through here, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. So how do I... Did that... Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, is that a lighter? Okay. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? Did the door just close? It's locked. You need the basement key. I have the basement key. Oh, the other side of the house. Boy, they really went to town with these fingerprints, didn't they? The Bakar. What do we got? Delay, defrost, pause, time, day, memory, control, temp, clear, start, stop. Oh. Oh, we can even open it. That's cool. I do really like how you... Oh, goodness. I do really like how much you can interact with things in the game. That's always fun. Oh, that's a lot of pictures. That's also like a really steep stairwell here. All of these pictures are so straight. It feels a little unrealistic. Oh, it's very dark down here, isn't it? Can we, does this turn the light on? Oh, that turns it off. Oh, well, we just got the lighter. How do I use that? Wait. Where did that go? What? Oh, wait. I didn't pick it up. How do I use this? It probably told me and I missed it. There's more fingerprints there. Oh, look, they put their logo on there. That's kind of funny. Sad square. Okay, let's see. Candles. How do I use this, though? This is, again, kind of what I mean, how a lot of the game is very vague, and I think they could have done a much better job in just some of these systems. Because I know it did pop up and say something about how to use it, but I missed that because I was yapping, and now I have no idea how to use it. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is so dark. It does feel a little unrealistic just how dark it is. Like, you know, there's a light right there, but I can't see anything here. Oh goodness. There's a plant there. Okay. I do love the atmosphere here, though. Avoid standing in the dark for too long. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I do like the consistency with the time. So I noticed some of the other clocks, like the digital clock, said 3:33. So I really like that that says 3:33 as well. And it's very creepy that it's kind of stuck there. Is that an old TV? Great use of light here, just with the shadows. Just kind of, you know, shining it up against that mannequin and creating an eerie feeling. Also just love the sound, how you can just like hear, it sounds like, you know, someone is just walking around upstairs or somewhere. Everything is just very unsettling. Ooh, can we go down there? There's a weird symbol on it. It's locked. The heck was that? Interact. Okay. I don't suppose, can I use this? No. Wait, can I use the basement key? No. Okay. Ooh, I really like all the detail here, though. Just all of the wires and the piping and the insulation and all of this. It really looks lived in and realistic. Although this is a lot of piping. It's always a funny thing in games when they do this, though. You know, I've commented on this, like even in Resident Evil games, and I think Resident Evil games is where I often notice this the most, is they just have like all of these pipes and basements and things like that that don't make any sense that there would be all of these pipes, and often they will just like kind of go to nowhere. Like, can you imagine all of these pipes just going into the concrete like this? It would be so much work if one of these ever broke and you had to replace it. Wow, this is a strange basement. It's down here. Oh goodness. I don't think those were my footsteps. Oh, that was very creepy. Okay, let's not go through there. Maybe when we have more light. Maybe I don't have like lighter fluid for... I swear I keep hearing someone walking. That's not me. But yeah, maybe we have to find some lighter fluid or something. Okay. Oh, I just circled back around. Nice. Oh, can we move this? Oh, cool. Okay. I like the animation here. It's, you know, it's interesting because there's no character, or there's no character mesh for this, right? So it definitely makes that easier to do an animation like that. And I think it's totally fine. Like, even if you did have a body, or a true first person, it can be pretty hard to animate something like that with, you know, actually putting your hands out and pushing it and doing all of those movements or something. So I think that's fine to just make your character mesh invisible and then just play an animation like that. The other thing you can do is just simply kind of fade to a black screen and make the noise of that being pushed. And that works very well. I think anyway, especially for an indie game, you know. I don't think most people are expecting indie developers to do all these super complex animations like that, or they're less forgiving. Sarah's height. What do we got? SCP Jew. Oh, dates. Oh, these are from the 80s. Okay. Wonder when this one was. I like that detail though. Oh, I really like the detail on the tiles back here as well. Just how there's like chips and marks on them. I do feel like the tiling is a bit large. I maybe would have made that tiling a little smaller. I love how dirty it is here too. Yeah, there's the clocks. I really like the consistency there where it shows 3:33. They just did a really great job in just making this feel very lived in and very messy and dirty. Oh, that's how I use it. I just hold right mouse. Wait, how do I? Okay. I was gonna just try to zoom in because I was looking at this texture or this material, and it looks like they either didn't UV unwrap that correctly or something happened to the material. But yeah, I did that, and that's how we turn the lighter on. Okay. Now we know. What's through here? Oh, a little laundry room. Oh, wow. I used to, or I didn't, but my mom and dad used to have a washer and dryer that looked just like this. GE. That's interesting that they actually have the GE logo there. I feel like they probably probably are not using that legally. I'm assuming that GE is probably not going to care that much, but do got to be careful with that kind of stuff, especially when your game does become really successful like this, you know? If you're just a little tiny indie developer and you use a logo like that, they're probably not going to mind too much, but if your game blows up and it does get really big, then that could become a problem. I wonder if they have any other name brands here. Oh, the UVs look kind of weird on that too. Oh, it's interesting how that lighter, they left the collision on with that, which is interesting. I probably would have turned the collision off or maybe just hidden the lighter when we're not using it. It makes me think that I could break this somehow. Like, could I get this stuck in a way? Or if I could, like, close the door. Oh, yeah, now what happens? Yeah, now the lighter is up there. Oh, I think I did break it. Oh, okay, it teleported back. Okay. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, we can actually interact with this, and it looks like we're supposed to interact with this. Okay. Got something in here? Again, the animation is really good. Um, all you're doing is just animating the camera here, right? But it feels pretty accurate. Garage key. Wait, what did I have? Oh goodness, I forgot how to examine. Oh, I had the basement key. Okay, right. Okay, now that I know how my lighter works, I kind of want to go back down into that really dark area and just see if we can see anything. It is so dark. Storage room. Dynamic items are essential to your progress. Will respawn in the storage room. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like a little bit of a safe room, I guess. I wonder how long this lighter works. Does it just work forever? Okay, let's see. Do we have anything in here? Nope. Guess I haven't found anything worth saving. Is there anything back here? Basement rules. Oh, I really like that. That's cool. Wow, it is so dark. It's very unsettling. Okay, I'm not in the dark. I've got light. Can I turn that on? Oh, there we go. Calm yourself. More fingerprints. My goodness. Someone needs to use some Windex. The electric room key. You know, I think I played this game at least 3 times. And I don't remember finding this area at all. That is a gigantic water heater. Wow. Also, so many of these lights just do not work. Okay, let's see. What's in here? Oh, there's so many just little rooms like this. I think there was one more area. Was it through here? Or is this where I came from? I'm so turned around. Yeah, I think this is where I came from. Maybe. Actually, no. I'm so confused now. Oh, yeah. Through here is where I think I was going to go, but it was too dark. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's go back up here. I think we explored everywhere up there. I still have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in this chapter. Maybe I missed it, though. I think something that would have been very helpful is just to have, like, a simple objective. Yeah, I don't think there is one, unless I'm missing it. That's kind of cool. I wish I could interact with this and walk out, though. Oh. Is this going to unblock another door? Nice. Okay. Oh, and that comes back around to here. Okay. Well, hey, I made some progress. I have no idea what this game is about, but we actually did make some progress. Or at least it feels like we made some progress. We opened some doors, and we didn't die. So I'm going to call that a win. Why don't we go ahead and wrap it up here? I don't know if we did a whole lot in this video, but I hope it was interesting. It's fun to revisit this game. Like I said, it's been forever since I played this game. Maybe I'll have to try and restart. Good gracious. Maybe I'll have to try and restart this game and play it from the beginning, and maybe I can remember a little bit more about how the game plays. Let me know if you played this game and what you thought of it, and if there's any systems or anything from this game that you like or you're interested in maybe me doing a tutorial on or just want to know more about. I think it could be fun to maybe make a little kind of jump scare system like this where certain items like a radio or a light would turn on or off. That could be kind of fun. We could do something like that. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. This was really fun. And I really, really appreciate all of your support. And I can't wait to record some more videos for you guys. So I will see you guys on the next one. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night. All right. Bye, everyone.